Very important right now for you to take 1 second and hit that like button. Help push us through the YouTube algorithm. And then it's also equally as important to pound on that bell notification, hit that bell notification and click all. That way you stay up to date on all my latest videos as the inflationary depression that I've been warning about. Opinions, because I am not a financial advisor. This is just my overall thesis of the market, right? And as we get into it now, you can see the XRP price is now sitting.
Go crypto investing, and this is going to be a brief update here as I'm still traveling back to the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois. So we're just going to do a rundown of support and resistance levels in the 2-hour time frame. And you can see XRP is about the same as it's been for the past couple of days, past couple of weeks. Actually, you got your support and resistance in the same levels as we use our crosshairs, which is right here at the bottom part of this blue resistance box. And that's the major resistance from back when we hit 56 cents right there. And then we got resisted once back on the 30th of September, resisted again right here on the 9th, 10th. And now we're below it, squeezed in between the 50-day in red and the 200-day in green, just below that major traded area and the major resistance box. And in the short term, what we're going to look at is, we all know this 50 cents is major resistance, and the means that if it's trying to get up here, to the 68 cents, it must first break that 50.5 cent level, where it's been rejected a couple of times right there. And then the major underneath support is this 37 cents, which is the old prior. If we look left in the chart and zoom out here, it's the old prior resistance right there. You see all that resistance, all this resistance up in here. Well, let's do that a little bit better. All of that resistance right there on that 37 cent line, that is your major support level on the way down if you have a big fall, because that would be about a 20% fall from the 50 cents to the 37 cents, and that'd be a big shockwave fall after the big rally. But that's your major upper resistance and your major lower support, the 37 cents major lower support, 68 cents major upper resistance. And pattern deciding area is that blue traded area where you're at now. You got to hold the green 200-day moving average. If you break that 200-day moving average in a 2 or 3 or 4 hour time frame, you're coming down to 37 cents. If you can breach that 50 cents, you can try to make a run up to 68 cents, right? Then if we go to Ethereum, in our next little rundown, you're going to see Ethereum is still sitting exactly where it's been at for a few days too. All these coins are essentially in the same area as they've been. You can see we traded through this blue ring that's right here, and we said that it would most likely follow the blue ring down and then try to get supported on this blue box, blue support resistance box. And if you broke that blue resistance box where you've been holding at up there, you would come down to that $1,084 that circle, and that's still the current technical analysis. As long as you're below that 200-day, you're bearish. And if you break that blue trading area, the top part where you're at now, you're going to come down to that $1,084.33. If you get any kind of big bounce to 1679 red resistance box above, it's major upper resistance, right? If we look at XLM, we've been resisted in XLM by this major area right here, the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level on the Fib circle, and then we came back and got perfectly, beautifully, look at that, just gorgeously rejected off of it. And now where I think we're going is back down here to the 10 cent level. This was a major resistance zone before and a support zone. I think we're coming back to the 10 cent level. I think this is where the next consolidation starts. I think that's your next move, is down here to the 10.5 cent level. Could you have a little bounce around up here? Yes. But I think the overall message is we're coming to the 10.5 cent level, which is your major support, and the 12 and 3/4 cents is your major upper resistance, just below the 1.168 Fibonacci retracement level, right? Cardano, same thing. We've been rejected by that support level that you were on at about the 42 cents, and we're coming back down to this major support level that used to be a major support level now that used to be major resistance when we were trading back in this formation. This was a falling channel, and it broke out of the falling channel, and I don't know where that price label is over there, but that's where you're going to come back down to now, is you're going to back test this after a long time down here at the 33.5 cent level. You're going to back test this for the first time since you were here and bounced off that 42.9 cent level and back tested that red descending falling channel support that used to be resistant. You're going to come back now in the next few days to a week in an up and down fashion, and you're going to retest the 33 cents, and you have your major upper resistance at 42.5 cents. This blue left to right line that's in the middle of your screen right there, right? And then if we look at the Doge, we haven't looked at the Doge in a minute. We'll take a brief look at the Dogecoin before I let you go. And you can see the Dogecoin is the same thing too. It's continued to trade sideways to down, and we had a orange resistance box there, but it got deleted. But right now you got your major upper resistance. It's very easy to see. It's up here at 0.07, just above 7.25 cents is your major upper resistance, and your major lower support is down there at that purplish looking line that's running from left to right across your screen at just above 4.25 cents, right? So you got 4.25 cents as your major lower support, because I believe Dogecoin, and this is an ongoing forecast, will eventually break the 1 penny level, and we'll be below a penny, but we're almost there. We were as high as almost 70 cents back in the Elon Musk and the Jeff Bezos days, right? So that's what we're looking at. 4 cents, 4.5, 4.25 cents is major lower support. 7.25 cents is major upper resistance. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love.